You know what, you two? Les's mother is in town. She flew in from Dayton.
Didn't Les say she was shrinking?
What?
Yeah. He said he felt bad about leaving her all alone in that house in Dayton. What with Mother getting smaller and smaller all the time. That's what he said.
That sounds like Les. I'd like to meet her, wouldn't you, John?
Oh, yeah, sure. Golly, gee, gosh, boy, oh, boy. That would be really neat.
Well, I like meeting people's parents. You get to see what they look like, how they act. Maybe I'll throw a little party for Les while she's here.
Today is Les's birthday.
That's perfect. I'll make it a surprise party.
Jennifer.
Why not?
Don't you like putting on a stupid-looking hat and hiding behind furniture and generally stripping yourself of every shred of human dignity?
Gee, now that you mention it, I do like that.
Then it is settled. Be at my house at 7. Spread the word around. And I'll invite Les and his mother to come at 8.
You might not accept.
He'll accept. Herb, what are you doing tonight?
Actually, I'm pretty free.
Be at my house at 7 o'clock. I'm throwing a surprise birthday party for Les and his mom.
Oh, you bet. Oh, that's nice. Les and his mom having birthdays on the same day. You two going?
Yep.
Sure. We love debasing ourselves.
Yeah. You know, Jennifer was going to give me a party once, a big one. But then I decided not to quit, and it just kind of got called off.
Tough luck for all of us.
Hey, ladies, babies, look at this stuff, huh? This is expensive stuff, boy. There's an 8-foot base with a 2-foot powder at Aspen.
Hey, ski talk. I love it.
Hey, you want ski talk? I'll give you ski talk. Mogul, ski lift, slalom, girls, drunk.
Fever, in exactly 12 seconds, the air will be dead.
I thought you were just going to murder the news.
Bailey, I'm going out of town tonight for a short vacation. Please take over for me.
Bunny slope, ski lodge, girls.
Herb, I could use your assistance over here. Andy, I wish you wouldn't bring your toys to the office.
What are you doing?
I'm taking down my trophies and packing them in my suitcase.
Why? Yeah, why?
Because I'm going to New York City tonight.
What about the party?
What party?
I don't know.
Bailey, you'll be in charge of the news for 2 full weeks, and I'm sure you'll do a wonderful job.
Oh, well, thank you. Can he do that?
Well, no, absolutely not. Les, what do you think you're doing? You can't take your vacation now. I've had my vacation planned for months. You know the rules.
Andy, for the first time in my life, I'm doing something that's more important to me than following rules. Now, please notify Mr. Carlson that I'm leaving tonight.
You're not leaving tonight. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Then we better go see Mr. Carlson and straighten this out right now. Herb, finish wrapping up those trophies. Be careful. I'll have Jennifer confirm my reservations. Bailey, you get to work on the news. Andy, come with me.
I'll go with him.
Yeah, Jennifer, send Nespin in here immediately.
Mr. Carlson?
Tell Travis I'd like to see him, too. Thanks, Jennifer.
Mr. Carlson, Les here has decided to take his vacation starting tonight.
Can he do that?
No. It is scheduled for August. Mine is scheduled for tomorrow.
Unless you can't do that.
Oh, I've got to go now. It's now or never. I'm running out of time.
What's up, Les?
Well, last night, Mother and I were talking. My mother's in town, you know.
No, I didn't.
Well, she doesn't come to Cincinnati all that often because my apartment's not big enough. Actually, she doesn't like the way I keep it dusted. Anyway, do you mind if I sit down?
Well, sure, anything you want.
Thank you. You know, this isn't easy for me. I don't usually spill my guts, as they say.
Oh, no.
Mr. Carlson.
Yes?
Ever since I was a little boy, my mother and I have had this dream, our special dream, that someday I would grow up and that I would go to New York and that I would get a job on the Times.
The New York Times.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
You think that's crazy, don't you?
Oh, no, Les. Just, I thought, first you might try the Post.
I'm not going to try either one of them. Newspapers have had it. Mother says this is the electronic age. So that's why I've decided to go into network news.
Like CBS News.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mr. Carlson, there is an 8-foot base with a 2-foot powder and aspen.
Travis, don't be a baby.
I'm not being a baby. I want my vacation.
Andy, be reasonable.
Reasonable? Reasonable? What are you doing, Les? Passed up a job at the New York Times for what? To replace Dan Rather?
Maybe.
Maybe? And you're asking me to be reasonable?
Andy, now please.
Mr. Carlson, I'm begging you for 2 weeks. And Les Nessman never begs, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Can I borrow this equipment? I can't ski.
You're concerned about snow when a man's destiny is at stake?
All right, I'll tell you what, Les. You call him. Go ahead, call him. Call CBS News, New York. Say, hello, I'm out here in Cincinnati. I was wondering if you had any network news anchorman jobs open.
No, I want to go in person. I just want to try. That's all. Just try. You know what I'm saying, don't you, Mr. Carlson?
Yes, Les, I think I do. No, I had a dream once, Les. Of one day becoming general manager of WKRP, and I worked hard at that. And one day, Mother gave me the job. Boy, don't tell me dreams don't come true.
Excuse me, I have Les's travel arrangements.
Can I go, Mr. Carlson?
Andy,
Okay.
just trade off your vacations. When are you scheduled, Les?
August.
Oh, Andy.
August would be perfect.
Thank you both very, very much.
Les, I've confirmed your first-class flight,
I'm going first class all the way.
and they do have a room at the Y.
Better be a good one.
Yo, excuse me, I guess the party's off, huh?
What party?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I don't know either.
Les, would you and your mother like to come over to my apartment around 8 o'clock tonight?
Oh, gosh, I don't know, Jennifer. I've got a lot of things to do.
Well, your flight doesn't leave until 3:06 a.m.
Okay. Thank you again, Mr. Carlson. And thank you, too, Andy.
New York's going to eat him alive.
Well, at least he's willing to take a chance. Most of us just settle for what's comfortable.
Are you kidding? I'm going to ship him back in a body bag.
Look, if a man's got courage enough to try to change his life, and I think we should support him. Isn't that what you say, Jennifer?
Of course, Mr. Carlson. Now, this is a surprise birthday party, so be at my apartment at 7 o'clock. We'll talk about all this nonsense then. Who is it?
Les Nessman.
Les? What are you doing here, and where is your mother?
Well, she's...
You weren't supposed to be here until 8 o'clock.
I know, but I...
Well, it's not even 7 yet.
Well, should I go away and come back later?
Oh, no, of course not. Come in. Where is she?
Who?
Your mother.
She's at my house.
Why?
Well, she doesn't like to go out at night, Jennifer. It's a new rule of hers. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, happy birthday, Les.
How did you know it was my birthday? I hate having birthdays. Oh, please don't tell anyone it's my birthday, Jennifer. Promise me you'll keep it a secret. Are you all right?
Oh, no, suddenly I have a headache. Peanuts?
Oh, sure.
They're over there.
Guess what I've got?
I give.
It's a videotape audition sample reel of me doing the news on TV.
Oh.
I just had it made. I wish I had some place to see it.
Well, I have 5 tape machines.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer. Guess I'm nervous about going to New York.
I understand.
Have you ever been to New York?
Not since last weekend. Excuse me.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hiya, Jennifer.
Listen, Andy and I were talking.
Yeah, and we were thinking maybe we ought to just go ahead and tell Les what we really think.
What you really think about what?
It isn't his birthday.
What?
No birthday.
Oh. Well, Les, what we, what we really think about that body bag thing.
What body bag thing?
But Les, I think what Mr. Carlson here is trying to say is that New York isn't your bag.
Oh, we'll see about that. I had a videotape audition sample reel made. Would you like to see it?
Oh, yeah, sure, we would. How about, well, we'll have a drink.
Just please help yourselves to anything that you'd like. Excuse me.
Don't we look ridiculous?
Les, they know it's your birthday.
Oh, that's all right.
Put it on, Jennifer. We got enough for everybody. Just strip yourself of every shred of human dignity and anything else that you can think of. And look at this, everybody. Serpentina!
Hey, Johnny really knows how to party, doesn't he?
Really great to see you, Les. Now we don't have to hide behind the furniture.
Everybody put on a hat. Mr. Carlson, here you go.
Oh, thanks. That's really me, Bailey.
Yeah. Too bad Venus is on the hair. He really gets into hats. Andy?
Oh, no, thank you very much.
Jennifer, make him put on a hat.
No, Jennifer, really, I don't...
Put on the damn hat.
Am I early, Jenny? God, I thought it was 7 o'clock.
It is 7 o'clock. Get a hat and stand over there.
Peanuts? Thanks.
There you go.
Wow. I guess it's time to play pin the tail on the jackass, huh?
All right, let me get a drink first.
You know, this is really a great send-off for New York. I want to thank you all. And I want you all to know that I'm going to do my darndest.
Les, sit down here a second. You got any good contacts up there in New York City?
Oh, not really, Andy, but I don't mind knocking on a few doors. Besides, I'm taking along all my awards, so people will be impressed with my background.
I think I have to go cry now.
Les, along with your silver sow and all this other stuff, are you going to take some air checks so the network brass has a chance to hear your style?
I've got something a whole lot better than that, Johnny. Jennifer!
Yes, Les?
I'd like to show everyone my videotape audition sample reel of me on TV.
Oh, Les, maybe we should wait a little while. You know, I've been so blue lately.
Oh, no, this is perfect. I want to get everybody's opinion.
Johnny, the TV is in the bedroom.
I'll get it.
Hey, Les, where did you shoot this reel, anyway?
At a place called Twilight Video Arts. Herb knew the guy. They do low-budget films for private use, mostly informational programs, I think.
Yeah. Twilight Video Arts?
Oh, you wanted something cheap.
Does anybody know how to work this machine?
Yeah, I do, Les.
Well, there may be a few rough edges. In fact, I haven't seen the final edit yet myself, but I think this will give everyone a pretty good idea of my ability. Got the plug, John?
Yeah, it's in the wall socket, Les.
Oh, good. Roll 'em.
Okay. Rolling. All right.
Good evening. This is the evening news with Les Nessman. Today in Washington, the President and Mrs. Reagan are meeting behind closed doors, still worried about their expensive dishes, which were bought with private money, not government money, even though poor people still resent it. We go now to our correspondent in Washington for that story.
Oh, this is good. Watch this, watch.
On this raw, blustery day, as you can see, The doors of the White House are closed. A source close to the White House said the president may be inside. It is too soon to tell whether the president is inside or whether he is coming or going. This is Les Nessman, Evening News, Washington. Thank you. In Detroit today, auto manufacturers revealed a revolutionary new car for the 80s. Roomy and comfortable, yet fuel efficient, this new product of American ingenuity should draw crowds to dealer showrooms. And finally, in closing, this little fellow was found wandering on a highway near the St. Louis Zoo. Talk about your endangered species. Luckily, zoo officials captured it and put it back where it belonged. This is Les Nessman saying good night, and may the good news be yours.
Interesting, Les.
I like the anteater part, but...
Les! Les!
What do you say, guys? Triple vodkas all the way around?
Maybe more Mugu.
More Mugu for you too?
No. I'm stuffed. Tell you what, though. I'm going to open up my cookie.
Bring on that
Let's
cookie.
see what the fortune says. All right.
You will gain something you've always wanted.
Oh, excuse me.
Les! What are you doing here, man?
I'm sorry, Venus. I didn't know you had company.
Oh, no, it's all right. This is Adele. She's my broker, and
How do you do?
this is Tiffany. She's my bookkeeper. I swear, I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
Oh, see, here's my income tax form right here, and we're working on it.
Okay.
Now, I want you to tell Andy this. I'm not kidding, man.
Hey, Venus. Venus, we'll just step outside.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
No, that's all right. You don't have to go.
Well, would you like some tea?
Maybe a little. Thank you. Venus, I made a fool of myself at that party tonight.
What happened?
Well, I showed this videotape audition reel, and it was awful.
Oh, man, forget about that stuff. In New York, why you want to go way up there?
My mother's in town, you know, and she and I were talking, and she just like from... Venus, do you think I'm good enough to go to New York? You know what they say, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Well, Mother told me that if I just took a chance for once in my life, if I took that chance...
Wait a minute, Les. Coming out here. Mic open. All right. You come a little closer with Mr. Stanley Turrentine. This is Venus, my children. And I want you to know that I hear you crying out there in the darkness, asking yourself, am I good enough? Should I take the chance? Will I fail? Well, Venus doesn't have the answers to those questions. Only you know your true worth. So seek not reflections in another's eyes. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Amen, brother.
Does that help you, Les?
Oh, I'm sorry, Venus, I wasn't listening.
What's the big deal? I mean, what's the matter with being here?
Well, you see, I've got this dream. I want my name on that big roll call. Martin Agronsky, Charles Osgood, Roger Mudd.
Les, will you forget about New York?
Yeah, you know, Les, New York is really a tough place. I know because I went there. I wanted to be a ballerina all my life. And I found out I could never be more than a chorus girl. So I just had to face the fact and take a second look at myself.
She's right, Les, for what it's worth. I mean, you got to start being true to yourself.
Right.
Yeah, maybe those guys are just 50 times better than you are. Well, it happens. Some tea?
You know, actually, I'm hungry.
All right, why don't you have the rest of this? We won't be hungry for another hour.
Think you win?
I don't know.
I got the guy to take back the ski equipment, and I bought this instead.
Do you think Les went to New York?
Oh, sure he did. He's nuts. Just going to set it down there for a second, for God's sake.
Travis, you should have heard Bailey with the news.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's the first time in years that it's made any sense.
Oh, I like it when Les does the news. It's always so surreal then.
Nespin. Are you going to New York or San Francisco?
I beg your pardon.
May I help you?
I'm Lester Nessman's mother. I came here on the bus.
Oh, well, hello, I'm Arthur Carlson.
Oh, yes.
And I would like to introduce you to Andy Travis.
Yes, ma'am.
The selfish one.
Oh, that's right. This is Dr. Johnny Fever.
Oh, yes. The beatnik. You're cute.
I'd have to go back on the air now, or I'd stay and get better acquainted, okay?
Oh, and this is our receptionist, Jennifer Marlowe.
Hello.
Stay away from my son. He's told me everything.
I'll try.
Did Les go to New York?
No. When I left my boy, he was sound asleep in his little bed, trying to recover from a very, very trying night. And I would thank you all to stop putting these silly dreams into my boy's head and getting him all upset.
Well, now, wait a minute. I thought New York was, kind of your idea.
Others don't create false expectations in their children's minds. Although Lester would make an interesting anchorman, wouldn't he?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's all I had to say.
Yes, ma'am.
You have lovely manners. You must have a very nice mother yourself.
Would you perhaps like to have a tour of the station?
I would not.
Well, it was nice meeting you anyway.
I'm sure.
What now?
Good day.
Good day. That was Les's mother.
Oh, come on, get in the game. The guy's ready for the loony bin. I mean, first he wants to be a network anchorman. Now he's dressing up like somebody's mother. The guy's nuts.
Gentlemen.
I want his head. Not his heart, his head. Okay, his heart too. And while you're at it, I want his belt.
Jennifer, when Herb comes in, tell him Mr. Carlson likes to see him.
Okay.
Good morning. I'm here to see Mr. Carlson.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Carlson isn't here.
I'm a very dear friend of his since birth.
Not here.
Look, I owe him a large sum of money. I'm here to pay him back.
You can give it to me.
Say, haven't we met somewhere before?
Or am I getting you confused with some gorgeous movie star? Where was it?
Youngstown?
Yeah, Youngstown, Ohio.
I've never been to Youngstown.
You're tough. I like that in abroad.
A what?
Lady. No, woman. Which is in now.
Mr. Carlson would like to see you. Not that, Mr. Carlson.
Oh, yeah, what for?
He didn't say.
Sound important?
Very.
Well, I'm due for a raise, you know. I'm in trouble, aren't I?
He wants your heart, Herb.
Really?
And your belt.
I think I left something in the car.
Ah, Herbert. Get in here. Right now. In here.
Well, Herb, what do you think? What we have here is a commercial for Soul Sud shampoo. Shampoo that's exclusively marketed to the hip black customer. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then why are we looking at a picture of this really idiotic-looking white man?
Mr. Carlson, this is a mistake.
Mistake? Well, Andy, it's a mistake. It's a $5,000 mistake.
What happened, Herb?
Well, it's supposed to be Venus.
Oh, we know that, but how did it happen? Come on, tell us before you die.
I'm not sure. Let's see.
Didn't you pay a professional photographer $150 to take Venus's picture?
Well, yes and no. Well, yes, I paid the photographer $150. No, he wasn't a professional.
Now, who wasn't?
Me.
You? Yeah. You? I'd take a pretty darn good picture.
Did you call this a darn good picture of Venus?
No, sir.
What happened here, Herb? Now, just really try and think, huh?
Well, this picture of me was on the same roll I took of Venus. I guess I told him to print the wrong number.
Well, certainly you proved the photo. Certainly you stopped by the printer. Certainly you were on top of things. Certainly you were not barbecuing when all this went down.
Certainly you know that there's one of these in every supermarket in town, and we can't even tell how good the shampoo works on you, Herb, because you got a hat on.
If you've ever wondered whatever became of me, I'm living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRP. Got kind of tired of packing and unpacking, town to town, up and down the dial. Maybe you and me were never meant to be, just maybe think of me once in a while. I'm at WKRP in Cincinnati.
All right, that's Huey Lewis in the news. Do you believe in love at 9:37? You got the doctor on the mighty KRP. Coming up next, from 1965, it's Junior Walker and the All-Star Shotgun, kicking off another 20 commercial-free minutes of rock and roll right after this.
Hi, this is Venus Flytrap, and I want all my brothers and sisters out there to know that I use Soul Sud Satin Shampoo. So come here and do as I do. My hair's laid back, and so am I. That's because I put the brakes on the flakes while conditioning too. So look for a life-size poster of me wherever they sell Soul Suds, and get a look at how great Venus Flytrap looks after just one use of Soul Suds shampoo.
You got to stop using this stuff right away.
I go out this morning, to buy some shampoo, and I see this statue in my supermarket, man. We got to get rid of these signs, at least in my neighborhood.
Is this, Herb's fault?
Of course it's Herb's fault. Look at this, kiss the cook. Why does that be kiss the cook, man?
I don't know how to say this, brother. I guess you're washed up as a black man.
What am I gonna do, man?
Country and Western. Beautiful music. You could apply for a position in the Reagan administration. There are a lot of options, Venus.
You guys call yourselves printers? There were 50 photos of a black guy in a tuxedo holding a bottle of shampoo, and one photo of a white guy barbecuing, and you used the white guy. I don't care which photo I marked. I made the mistake, and you people were supposed to catch it. That's what I pay you for. Don't you remember? I screw up everything. You should know that if it comes from me, it's wrong. Now, wise up. What's wrong with you guys anyway? Can't you get anything right? Idiots.
You should fire them, Herb.
I am. Tomorrow, I'm getting a new printer. Business is business.
And how about yourself? Do you think you should be fired?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. What do you think about that? I mean, they won't do it. Carlson's a marshmallow, and he's too nice for the job.
I would fire you.
No, you wouldn't. I mean, you couldn't come in here every day and stare at this empty desk. Am I right?
Well,
Fire him, Bailey.
Stay out of this, Les.
Do it.
Oh, Les, I can.
Oh, hey. Nobody gets fired around here. They get assaulted now and then. But nobody gets fired.
Thank you. Yeah. Goodbye.
Well?
Well, if we pay for the signs and get him out of the stores, he will not pull his commercials.
What does that mean to us?
Well, it's a total washout, but we won't lose any money.
But we could have made $5,000.
Listen, this guy Sherman is letting us off the hook. I understand that he was tough as nails.
Let's talk about Herb Tarling for a minute.
Okay.
How much longer are we going to let this sort of thing go on?
I'll talk with him.
I'm not talking about a scolding, Andy. I'm talking change.
Oh, you think about it for a while, all right?
Yeah, I will. Jennifer? Yeah, will you come in here for a minute, please? Know about this Sherman Soul Suds mess?
Yes, I do.
What would a prudent businessman do?
Give him another chance.
Why?
Well, I think you've really made an impression on him this time. I think you'll see some improvement.
Big guy, here's the deal. I just fired the printers, dropped them like a hot rock.
You sit in that lobby for a little bit, Herb. I want to see you in a minute.
Okay, but make it snappy, all right?
He really doesn't help himself much, does he? Well, Jennifer, this is it. You just give me a couple of seconds before you send him in.
Yes, sir. Herb, get over to Hester Sherman Products right away and straighten everything out.
Big guy wants to see me.
No, he doesn't. Now go over there now.
I thought I'd call first.
Go.
I don't even know Sherman.
Well, just go over there and fix it.
Well, I hear he's tough as nails.
Go. Les. Mr. Carlson would like to see you right away.
What about?
The metric system.
I don't know anything about the metric system.
That's the problem, Les. Now get in there.
Jennifer, do I have an appointment with Les Nessman?
Let me see. Les Nessman, Yes, the metric system, 10:45 to 12:15.
12:15.
Hi, honey. Look, I don't have an appointment, but
Honey,
I'd like to see Mr. Sherman. It's kind of important.
I'm sorry it's impossible.
Oh, come on. Give him a buzz.
Look, if we want a used car, we'll come to the lot.
That's good. That's great. Look, I'm not trying to sell anything. I just want to talk.
Wait a minute. You're the one on the Soul Suds poster, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, I think Mr. Sherman would like to speak with you. Wait here. 1 second. Come right in, Mr. Tarlick.
Thank you. I hear he's tough.
Good dog. Good dog. Damn. That's a girl.
Dogs don't like me much. I do well with birds, though. We had a couple of parakeets for a while.
Sit down, Tarlick.
Thank you.
Well, you really messed this one up, didn't you?
Well, yes, sir, I guess in a way you could say that, but let's just ask ourselves, how much trouble am I really in? I mean, how bad do you think that poster really is? Very bad. Oh, Mr. Sherman, you know, I don't think it's as bad as you think.
Oh, really?
In fact, I have a couple of letters here from some very, very happy supermarket managers. Yes, sir?
Even though the posters just went into the markets today.
Actually, these are telegrams.
Can I see them?
Surely.
These are telegrams.
They're photocopies of telegrams. Yeah.
You know, I called your station, and I already made an arrangement with them, but after meeting you, I'm gonna have to call them and change all that.
Well, good.
I'm so delighted you came down here.
It was my pleasure.
I'll call them right away.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Sherman, and let's do that lunch thing, okay?
You bet.
Well, so long.
That's all right. All right. Here's how it works. We go into the supermarket, you dig? You create a ruckus in the produce section. You grab the sign, you fold it up, you put it into your jacket, we're out the door.
What kind of ruckus?
I don't know, something with mangoes.
Mangoes?
Venus, don't worry about the signs. They'll be out of the stores by tomorrow.
Thank goodness.
Oh, too bad. I was just getting a mental picture of me and those mangoes.
Yeah?
Andy?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Mr. Sherman just called.
Yeah?
Well, he didn't really want to speak to anyone. He just said that he wants all of his commercials off the air, and he doesn't want to do business with us ever again.
What? Now, why? What happened?
Herb went to see him.
Why?
Because I sent him there.
Oh, Jennifer, I had this whole thing straightened out.
Well, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Please don't tell Mr. Carlson about this.
Well, I've got to.
Well, just give me an hour. Where is Sherman's office?
Well, what can you do? All right, he's in the Haste building right down the street.
Thank you. Just give me a moment to freshen up and I'll be on my way. Hello. I'd like to see Mr. Sherman, please.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but he'll want to see me.
I don't think so.
I have urgent business.
No?
If he doesn't see me now, he'll see me in court. The welfare of a young child is at stake.
I've heard them all before.
Well, I owe him some money, and I'd like to pay him back.
You're not getting in.
Well, all right, then I'll just wait.
You again?
Yes, go right in.
Thanks. She said I could go right in.
Then you can't.
Well, hello.
Who is it?
Oh, Mr. Sherman, I'm so sorry. This person got past me. You will have to leave now. Mr. Sherman, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, too. It's not her fault.
Oh, that's sweet. Get out.
Mr. Sherman, can you see at all?
No, I can't.
Not even shadows or forms?
No, nothing.
Well, then I guess I better go.
This way, please.
That perfume you're wearing, it's French, right? Very subtle.
Why, yes. It's a special blend.
That'll be all, Beeler. Is she gone?
Why, yes.
Sometimes she closes the door and stands there. She's tricky.
You're kidding.
No. She really doesn't think I know. Sit down, please.
Thank you.
Now, how are things at the old radio station?
How did you know?
We've talked on the phone. I may not be so hot at faces, but voices, never forget 'em, Miss.
Jennifer Marlowe.
And they sent you down here to change my mind, right?
No, I came here of my own accord.
Why?
Mr. Sherman, WKRP is a very unusual radio station. We hire some people that otherwise couldn't get jobs at another radio station.
Like that Tarlick fellow, right?
Exactly like that Tarlick fellow. I don't think I'd be spreading tales if I were to tell you that he probably couldn't get another job in the city, let alone the state. And, well, I like him. It's crazy, but I like him. And I'm the one who sent him over here, and I don't want him to get fired.
So you took it upon yourself to come down here and change my mind, right?
Yes.
I can't help you.
You're very self-assured. I like that.
Thank you.
I also like a little compassion.
I'm a perfectionist. When you're handicapped, you're always trying to show the world you can be a little better.
I know all about that.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I'm a pretty blonde, so when people meet me, they naturally think I'm dumb.
Oh, no, I didn't think so.
Well, that's because you can see through all that. And I'm sure you can see through me. I came down here because I thought a pretty face could help you change your mind.
I'm not that kind of guy.
I know.
Actually, it was your voice that changed my mind. I've always been a voice man. Listen, I hope this doesn't sound forward, or dumb or anything. But, could I feel your face?
Is this some sort of sightless come-on?
You're absolutely right. I'll settle for a handshake.
Oh, fine. All right.
Now, go quietly.
All right.
And don't let me even hear the door.
Oh, okay.
I knew she was there.
WKRP in Cincinnati will be back after this.
Look, Andy, she can't do everything. The guy is blind. Totally blind. I mean, you gotta see Jennifer to get in the game, you know what I mean?
Thank you, Bailey. I'll take over now. Sure.
Hey, well.
Delightful man, no problem.
So he's not going to pull his ads?
No.
Great.
Amazing. Just amazing.
What's amazing?
Well, don't you get it? He's blind.
He's not blind.
Well, then he's pulling off one hell of an act.
It's not an act. He can see, believe me.
How well?
Perfectly.
What did you do? Wave your hand in front of his face?
Oh, Herb, come on, give me a little credit. I'm not an idiot. Does Mr. Carlson still want to see him?
Yeah, good point. I'll get him out of here. Good job. Perfect.
We should do everything else in Celsius from now on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Get back to me on that, will you?
Yes, sir.
I still want to see Herb, and I mean that, Jennifer.
Yes, sir, right away.
Good.
You owe me.
I know I do, and I'm sorry.
Well?
What is it exactly that you sell?
A super new staple remover we're quite proud of.
Perfect. Go right in.
Thanks. Sizzle, not the steak.
Super new staple removers?
Oh, yes. You have them from 4:15 to 6 o'clock.
Very nice to see you again, Mr. Travis.
Why, thank you, Hirsch.
Please make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Madam will be making a rather pushy entrance momentarily. Might I get you something?
No, thanks, Hirsch.
As you wish. How is everything in the world of rock and roll?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Excellent. I trust the Doors are doing well?
Well, they broke up.
Oh, I didn't know that. We get so little news around here.
You call those eggs soft-boiled?
Oh, did you enjoy your breakfast, madam?
The coffee was like mud. Rather cool mud.
Yes. Well, there's only so much one can do.
Would you like some cool mud, Mr. Travis?
No, thank you.
Oh, no, please, I insist. I would like a witness to the fact that this man is attempting to poison me.
Yes, please. Coffee would be fine.
Coffee. Right away, Hirsch.
Oh, as fast as my little feet will carry me.
So, how are things in the world of rock and roll?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yes. I notice you have a knack for spending my money.
Well, we have a new lobby, very impressive. And some long-suffering employees have received much-deserved raises.
And you, no doubt, feel very pleased with yourself about that. Santa Claus versus the Wicked Witch of the North.
I am merely doing the job I think I should be doing.
Oh, don't be so modest. You kept the union out of my station in return for my money.
Not for myself, for the station.
Oh, yes, for the station. Never, never, never for yourself. Tell me, Mr. Travis, are you as nice as you seem to be?
Mrs. Carlson, why am I here?
Why, to discuss our mutual interest in the success of a radio station. Why, I mean, the bigger my investment, the bigger my involvement.
Of course, we would be delighted to have you participate more fully.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it's a big one. Miss Carlson, why don't you just leave it to me? Trust me.
Oh, impossible, Mr. Travis. While I do have a certain amount of confidence in you, I trust no one but my own son. And I always trust him to do the wrong thing. Unless, of course, the subject is fish. Show my son a mackerel and his mind becomes a computer.
What is it that you wish to do? Participate on a day-to-day basis?
Oh, of course not. My business interests are too far-flung for that. What I have done instead is hire the services of a professional radio consultant, a station doctor, I believe they're called. This man is from New York, and I believe that he can evaluate WKRP with an unbiased eye. Where have you been?
Mardi Gras, madam. May I pour?
Yes. Have you a shovel?
Oh, madam. Always the card. Sugar?
Hirsch, you've been with me 42 years. Have I ever once taken sugar in my coffee?
Then cream?
I take it black.
I'll make a note of that.
I'm not so sure that a consultant is a good idea.
Well, your operation can bear scrutiny, can't it, Mr. Travis?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Cream and sugar?
Cream, when is this consultant due in town?
Oh, he's already here. He's been monitoring the station for several days.
Good.
And he'll be wanting to see the station and meet the gang tomorrow, if that's convenient for you.
I ought to be getting back to the station then, shouldn't I?
I would think so.
Goodbye, Mrs. Carlson.
Goodbye.
Hirsch, thank you so much for the coffee. Catch you later.
Please do.
I believe I have put the cat among the pigeons.
Yes, ma'am.
Why, Hirsch, this coffee's delicious.
Mm-hmm. That's because we were having a guest, madam. When it's just you and me, I prepared a little differently.
Don't you see? It is perfect. For a week, Les does a special report. Les Nessman takes a look at prostitution. 3 times a day, 8, 2, and 4, Hooker City. Now, is that great, or am I losing my touch?
Herb, I don't think.
Television stations do it all the time. Every time it's a rating period, they pick some lurid subject like prostitution or loose housewives. How about that? Les Nessman takes a look at loose housewives. It's a dream come true.
What do you think, Les?
I was thinking about doing something on the state legislature.
Break my heart, Les. The state legislature doesn't care about the state legislature.
Come in.
Hi.
Hi.
Can we talk?
Oh, you bet, yeah.
I suppose you want us to leave as usual.
No, Herb. I want you to stay right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Andy, what's up?
Your mother has hired a consultant to look at our operation.
When?
He's here now.
Here? Right here?
Well, no, not in the station. He's here in town.
Oh, well, then don't panic. I mean, I know what to do about this. Good, next week, I'll just take a little vacation, take Herb and Les with me. Maybe Johnny, too. You can never tell what he's going to do.
Wait a minute. You just can't clear out the station.
Why not? Just bring him here, introduce him to Jennifer. She'll wink at him a couple of times, and he goes home.
Listen, what if he is a she?
Well, then you wink at him. You handle it, Travis. You think of something. I just make everything work out beautifully.
Can we come out now?
Oh, yeah, sure, man. Come on out of there.
You know, Mr. Carlson, I've been thinking, and I think...
Come on, Les, let's do some brainstorming.
Andy, I don't want to do the prostitution thing.
Come on. What?
Good morning, Andy.
Oh, hi, Jennifer. How you doing?
A man called for you this morning. He said he is a radio consultant.
Hey, I know this guy. He used to work for me in Albuquerque. Oh, thank you. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Postcard? No, honey. Send a telex. And then call Fred Joyner. Hold on.
Come in. Hey.
Andy?
Ah! How you doing?
Good.
How you been, man?
Good. Come on in. There's whiskey and wine there.
You got any beer?
In the fridge.
Well, you want one?
I'm drinking wine. Excuse me. Yeah, call Fred Joyner and tell him I think I can help him out. And I'll see you on Friday. LaGuardia. That's right.
You look great, man. You look great. Last time I saw you, you had hair down to your waist.
Hey, we all did. Didn't you have a ponytail?
No, it was kind of a page boy thing.
That's right.
Here's to you.
Yeah.
Well, I read big things about you in the trades.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Big.
A consultant, a programmer.
Yeah, I'm programming about 45 stations. Now, can you believe that? How's this station of yours?
It's good. Good.
Yeah? I figured with you running it.
Yeah.
Who you got there?
No, well, there's a couple of guys you might have heard of. Johnny Carabella.
Professor Sunshine.
Now it's Dr. Johnny Fever.
I like that. Fever. What is he doing late night for you?
No, early morning drive.
Uh-huh.
And I got Venus Flytrap.
Oh, yeah, the guy with the gong from New Orleans.
Well, he doesn't use a gong much anymore.
I thought he was soft jazz, a lot of chatter.
No, it's all rock, very little talk. Well, we got some talk, probably more than a lot of stations. Little talk.
What's your overall in the market?
10th. 10.
10? There are only 23 stations in the market, AM and FM.
You know, Norris, I would have thought maybe you'd have checked into some of this before you came down here.
I'm just asking.
Mm-hmm. You've been monitoring our station.
A couple of days.
And?
That newsman of yours. Has he got some sort of problem with pigs?
No, what he does, he likes to kid around a lot. You know, puts a little humor into his broadcast, talks a lot about pigs, mispronounces words on purpose, but he's a pro. And I got to admit, I've never quite met anyone like him.
How many salesmen you got?
One.
One?
It's a tight budget. I know it's wrong.
One guy. He must be working 24 hours a day.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, Herb is going to kill himself one of these days.
Andy, you got problems here. I can tell that just listening.
Really? How do you mean?
Take Fever in the morning.
Yeah?
He's late night at best. And he's playing solid gold. That's crazy.
No, he plays just a little gold.
Andy, the man is stuck in 1962. What is he, Ray Charles' uncle or something?
All right, look, Norris, I will admit that I got some problems here. But you and I, we go back a little bit. I don't think I have to bring up the fact that...
I know, yeah, you gave me my first job in radio. Look, let's relax. We'll talk about this later, huh? You want to do a line or two?
No, thanks.
Come on, relax.
I don't do coke.
This is a small town you got here.
Well, there's plenty of coke around this town. I just don't like sticking money up my nose so I can feel lousy later.
You're mad at me, right?
I'm not mad at you, Norris. You just don't seem like the same guy.
Are you jealous?
I'm not jealous. I want to know. I want to know what you think.
I don't like your sound. Your format is all over the road. I gotta be honest with you.
Thanks. See you back at the station.
Hey, whoa. Where are you going?
No, I got to go clean off the top of the desk, clean out the trash cans, get everything in order for your inspection, Norris.
Andy, if you want a good report, I'll give you a good report. Good God, I haven't changed that much. You're a friend. I came to see you anyhow. I wanted to ask you to subscribe to my service.
There it is.
Yeah, I don't want to inspect you.
We don't use the service, Norris. You want to know the truth? The jocks program the music.
What?
Yeah. And what they don't do, I do.
Andy, nobody is programming their own music anymore.
We are. And that's the way it's going to stay.
Hey, you won't be nice to me. How can I be nice to you?
I'll see you Thursday at the station.
I want to come tomorrow, Travis.
Thursday. Read my lips.
Okay, Thursday. What are you going to do? Fix a station in a day?
What are you doing here?
Oh. I was just waiting for Venus to get off the air. It's gonna fix my refrigerator.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. It broke down a couple of months ago. What's your problem?
There's this guy in town.
Hey, how you doing?
There's this guy in town.
Uh-huh.
A radio doctor, a consultant. He's working for Mother Carlson.
Well, that's it for us, then.
Mr. Norris Breeze, you heard of him?
Oh, yeah.
He's in town as a consultant, but what he really wants to do is sell us his service.
Oh, no.
That's right. We buy his service, he will give us a good report.
No services, please.
I know that. I know it. But he's just going to kill us with this report, that's all.
Come on, you think Mama is going to fire her own son? What am I saying? Of course she would.
Les will be out in a second. Herb's a foregone conclusion.
Don't you think we could get everybody to shape up at least for one day? What am I saying?
We're going to have to do something.
Travis, it doesn't matter what we do. If we don't buy the man's service, he's going to give us a bad report. That's the deal. That's how it works.
I guess so.
No, I'm sorry. He'll be in conference all afternoon. Thank you for calling.
Well, hello. I'm Norris Breeze.
Oh, Mr. Breezy. We've been expecting you. Would you like to sit down? We have all kinds of chairs. There's one over there, and there's another one over there, and there... No, that's a clock.
I'm here to see Mr. Carlson and Mr. Travis.
Well, then get up, and let's go see them.
You're very attractive, but,
Mr. Carlson, look, it's Mr. Breezy.
Breeze, Norris Breeze.
Hello, Mr. Breeze. Have a seat. I'll be with you in a second.
What exactly is it that you do, Mr. Breezy?
I consult with station owners on how to improve their profit. I also program all the music for 45 rock and roll stations. You see, I listen to the music.
How nice. You know, I think I'll just go get everybody some coffee.
Mr. Carlson, your reception...
In a second, please.
Arch, here's the contract on the Rayco drugstore.
Just set it on the pile, Herb.
I gotta get some sleep, just an hour's worth.
Herb, have you met Norris Breeze, the consultant?
It's Breeze.
Norris.
Maybe we ought to talk to him while we've got him alone?
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm back.
Where's the coffee?
Uh-oh.
You were saying?
We've got to get a programming service in here like yours.
Really?
Really. I mean, our format's a mess. Travis really doesn't know what he wants.
Right.
Oh! Hiya, Norris. Meeting the gang, are you?
Yes, I am.
Look, I gotta be going. Norris, it's been real.
I'm sorry we couldn't talk more.
No problemo. Look, it was nice meeting you. Don't forget what I said.
Right.
Oh, hello, Herbie Wordy.
Jennifer, please, all right?
Would anybody like some coffee?
No, thanks.
Coming up.
And this is the bullpen, as we call it. This is Bailey Quarters here. She's in charge of traffic, continuity, promotions, and some news reporting. Hello.
Hey.
Let's see what Les Nessman's up to.
Well, Ben Bradley at the Washington Post is a good man. Well, sure, he makes some mistakes, but he's a good man.
She does traffic and continuity?
Les will be off the phone in just a minute.
I'd like to speak with her.
Okay, she's really kind of shy.
I'd like to speak to her.
Okay.
Alone. Hi.
Hi.
You enjoy your work here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You ever do any drugs?
When?
Like on the job?
Sit down. I want to tell you something.
What?
What?
You're going to tell me something.
Oh, I don't think so.
You control the paperwork at the station.
Oh, yeah. If you have any paper, you just bring it to me. I would also love some M&Ms.
Mr. Breeze, Les Nessman. I understand you find my news reports unusual, humorous. Thank you very much. It's a rock station, so I enjoy kidding around. Unless it's hard news, then of course I go for it. Excuse me.
Nestles, Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Barful. Remember that guy? The dog.
Oh, hiya, Norris. What do you want to see now?
Your mother.
My mother?
Carlson's mother.
You better go this way.
Now, if I may move on to the next point, a station should have a sound that is consistent. And this is achieved simply by playing the same basic records over and over again. Mr. Travis knows this, but for some reason, he's not doing it.
Why, Mr. Travis?
Oh, no, just sort of worked out that way. Mrs. Carlson, WKRP in Cincinnati is, in my opinion, a loony bin.
Go on.
I think changes are in order. Drastic, immediate changes.
How so?
To begin with, your son is doing a fine job.
He is?
But he's overworked.
He is?
The same goes for Herb Tarlick.
It does?
An excellent man who's trying to do it all himself.
Really?
The staff is a different matter. Bailey Quarters cannot be trusted with even the simplest of tasks for reasons I just as soon not go into. And the receptionist, what's her name?
Jennifer Marlowe.
Is certainly beautiful, but has the IQ of a piece of furniture.
I see.
Total airhead. But this is minor alongside the racial unrest that exists between the disc jockeys. I think you should know that Venus Flytrap is armed and carries a knife.
I see. And Les Nessman?
Funny. A kidder, but articulate and professional to the bone.
And Mr. Travis here?
An old friend of mine. An excellent radio man, but I'm sorry to say, a little naive.
Naive? Well, thank you so much, Mr. Breeze. Would you mind waiting outside for a second while I talk to Mr. Travis?
Yes, I have some recommendations about these people.
Thank you, Mr. Breeze. We will be talking later.
Of course.
You are a very, very bad boy.
Well, you know, it's kind of hard to get to know people in one day. I remember the first time...
That's enough. Hirsch!
Yes, madam?
You've been eavesdropping.
Oh, no, madam. Very handy, as usual.
Would you kindly escort Mr. Travis to the door and watch him very carefully? Make sure he doesn't steal the doorbell.
Yes, madam.
Gonna need some more money.
Out.
Kind of overspent on the lobby.
Out.
We'll talk later.
Go. Hirsch, 1 dry vodka martini, stirred, not shaken, served in a peanut butter glass.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And it does feel all right, babies, because we're going out with Ray Charles and a big one from 1958. Now, the doctor is going to have to pull the plug on your life support system until tomorrow morning. But coming up next, sitting in for the ever-absent Rex Earhart, here's some guy on tape from Los Angeles.
Thanks, Johnny. It's another terrific Wednesday here in Cincinnati. Here's number 1 on the WKRP Heavy Hits Countdown.
Boy, where'd they get this guy anyway?
It's only for a week.
Well, I guess I can take it for that long.
I'm calling up the station.
Maybe not. Where's Rex off to now?
Tennis tournament?
Is it time for the Debbie Boone Invitational already?
Hey, Big Bailey.
Hey, Big Herb.
Hey, Big John, how's the guy?
Let's talk about this hermetically sealed DJ.
Oh, yeah. 2 hours of show all on tape didn't cost us a dime.
Well, you'd never know it.
John, don't worry about it. You're certainly never going to be replaced by a syndicated show. You are El Numero 1. Now, haven't I always said that?
Every time you want something, yeah. What do you want, Herb?
Just the use of that oh so persuasive voice of yours for just 3 little 60-second spots.
Forget it, pal. I'm out of here.
The guy asked for you, John.
Well, I'm sorry, Herb. You just tell him the doctor is not for sale.
Almost forgot. There's a talent fee, $35 a spot.
Sold. You weren't going to tell me about the fee part of it, were you?
Sure I was. You think I'd cheat you? Anyway, Dave's waiting for you. Dave, come on in here.
Herb.
Dave Wickerman, I want you to meet the incredible Dr. Johnny Fever.
Hey, this is really a pleasure. I am a fan.
Great.
I'm not kidding. I have been listening to you for 4 years.
Really?
You are one of the greats.
I wouldn't go so far.
Really sensational.
I don't know that I go so far.
Guys,
Oh, really?
I
You're
really
my guru.
I'd hate like heck to dive in here, but don't we have some spots to do, huh?
Oh, Herb.
Probably right. We can talk more about this later.
He's a wild man.
Oh, yes. Why don't we just do it in here?
In here.
We'll do 2 mics, Dave,
mics,
so you
2
take
mics.
that one.
Dave, you take this one.
And I'll be on this one.
John will be on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll operate the tape recorder.
He'll operate the tape recorder.
Okay.
It's really pro.
It's good.
Yeah, okay, all right. Let me fix this for you, John. That's all right. Just stoop down there, okay? All right, ready? Okay, go.
Okay, Wickerman, spot 1, take 1. Fat, what a bummer. The only things worse are dieting and boring exercises. Well, now there's another way, and here's Dave Wickerman to tell us about it.
Thanks, Johnny. Now you can cut your exercise program in half. Just supplement it with Wickerman's weight loss energy capsules.
You know, Dave, the real downer about dieting is the way it makes me all cranky and out of sorts. Bad trip.
Not anymore, John. When your mood is black, these little beauties will keep you going. And on those late nights before finals, when you're really feeling down and out,
Excuse me,
and you
Dave.
need something to...
Listen, it's really exceptional copy here. I mean, the message comes through loud and clear.
Great.
Well, that's a pro talking, Dave.
And the pro isn't going to do these spots.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, Herb, your friend here is rather reptilian.
What?
Yeah, but if you put him on the air, you are definitely a snake.
John, let's talk.
What I'm trying to say is I didn't know that bouncing had any exercise value at all.
Ha! Lot you know, sitting there eating that donut. Where do they go anyway, Travis?
What's that, sir?
The donuts. Right? Those suckers, they go straight for my belt line. When you eat them, apparently they turn into hair.
Uh-oh, busy executives at work. Don't mind me.
Jennifer,
Yes.
haven't you forgotten something?
Why, of course. Silly me. Mr. Carlson, have you lost some weight?
You bet, 3 pounds.
Goodness, I would have said at least 20.
Oh.
No, make that 30. You know, you should really stop dieting. You look positively emaciated.
Thank you, Jennifer. That'll be all.
you could lose a couple of pounds. You too.
Thanks. Big guy? Big guy. Big. Big guy? Fever went nuts and attacked one of my clients.
What? What are you talking about?
Dave Workerman of Workerman's Weight Loss Studio. I mean, the nicest guy to ever walk this earth, and he called him a snake right to his face.
Doesn't sound like Johnny.
Then he called me one, too.
Oh, that does sound like Johnny.
I swear, if Dave wasn't such a nice guy, he'd have canceled right there on the spot. But fortunately, I just kind of jumped in there and turned on the old charm and saved the account. No thanks to Fever.
Well, I'll talk to Johnny.
Did you gain some weight, big guy?
Take a look at the copy.
What, he's selling diet aids?
Well, they're not regular diet aids. I mean, when your mood is black, these little beauties will keep you going.
So?
So? You think maybe the guy is trying to sell speed?
Oh, come on, John.
Look, not only that, I point out he's trying to sell it to kids down here on those late nights before finals. Now, what does taking a final exam have to do with losing weight?
Look, this is nuts. The guy cannot be selling speed over the counter.
Well, I am saying that he is.
Actually, you're both right.
Oh, great. A drug expert.
Black beauties, yellow jackets, mini white crosses, rainbows, reds, whites, ups, downs.
Lester.
What you have here are probably lookalikes or turkeys, as we say on the street.
Right.
They're counterfeits of the actual amphetamines. They contain abnormally high concentrations of caffeine or other substances that are not federally controlled. But if you take enough of them, you go speeding. As Frank Zappa once said.
How do you know so much?
If either of you paid any attention at all to my noon reports, you'd know I did an in-depth study on them weeks ago.
Well,
these lookalikes have surfaced in a number of major cities, but there's nothing anyone can do about them because they aren't the real drugs.
Well, if that's the case, then what is the harm?
So naive. You tell him, John.
Well, kids think they're harmless because they're not real, so they start gobbling them by the handful.
Right. Okay. I'll go have a confusing conversation with Carlson about this. I'll take care of it, don't worry.
Good. Les,
I know about Mary Jane, too. So watch your step.
Mary Jane who?
Gone to lunch.
You seen Herb? Freeze.
Andy, I've been looking all over for you. Come on, let's do the lunch thing. What do you feel like having?
A word with you?
Now what have I done?
Herb, I'm not sure, but let's find out together, shall we?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you, me, and Mr. Carlson are going to pay a little visit to your good friend, Mr. Wickerman.
You want to lose some weight?
Maybe. Maybe 160 pounds of polyester.
Great. Anybody here?
Well, look. As advertised on WKRP.
Hey, Herb.
Dave.
Yeah. Hey, see you brought some of your buddies by, huh?
Yeah, this is,
hey, looks like you got here just in the nick of time. Hey, we'll get you back in shape in no time. Herb, listen, I'm glad you came by because I got some new copy. You'll save me a trip. Just get any of the other jocks at the station to record it, okay?
These guys
Well, the truth of the matter is, sir, that we're not going to be running those spots after all.
I'm sorry, I don't think we've met.
Yeah, hi. I'm Andy Travis, program director at WKRP. This is Arthur Carlson. He's the station manager.
Station manager. Wow, all the brats, huh? So tell me, what's this about not running the spots?
Well, a funny thing. Would you believe we're sold out?
WKRP?
right. I think what Mr. Carlson means is we've had a little change in the scheduling situation, so we just like to give you this check back and call it even.
Oh, listen, I don't want to cause any trouble, but I tell you, I need to run those spots.
You do?
Yeah, listen, you have no idea how tough it's been just trying to get a station to sell me some time.
Well, the fact is that Herb made a mistake in selling you that time, so Herb, you give him the check.
Would somebody please tell me what's going on here?
Surely. Big guy?
Look, we just don't want you on our station. I mean, you're selling this stuff to kids.
No, hold on a second. First of all, there is nothing wrong with my energy capsules.
Well, that's not what we heard.
Second of all, I don't sell anything to minors or children without the express consent of their parents.
What's that? A note from Mommy, is it? You check all the signatures out, do you?
I operate within the law, and I expect you to do the same.
What does he mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is that I have a contract in my office, on my desk, with your signature on it and yours, that says I get 18 spots a week for 2 weeks. And I want those spots.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wickerman, but we just can't do it.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, don't make me call my lawyer. I don't want to have to be the bad guy, huh? Hey, listen. Why don't you just relax and take these and have a good time, huh?
You go ahead and call your lawyer. F. Lee Bailey, if you like. We have an attorney, too. There's not a court in this land that'd make us run your lousy commercials.
Behind the 8-ball, up the creek, between a rock and a hard place, hanging by a thread, with a snowball's chance in hell.
How do you mean that?
You let this thing get to court, you could be left twisting in the wind.
You've got to be joking.
Lawyers never joke about the law, okay?
Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Bartman, but that's not right.
We're not talking about right. We're talking about the law. Now, look, you've made a contractual agreement with this man. He's done nothing to violate that contract.
How can a judge tell me who I have for a client?
Look, you do spots for aspirin, right?
Do we?
So you have no policy against advertising over-the-counter drugs.
Well, so what?
So what do you think the man is selling, wall-to-wall carpeting?
Look, aspirin's help people. Wickerman calls his junk stimulants.
But it's all legal, and you're discriminating against them.
You're darn right we are, Frank. I mean, that guy doesn't even take his own pills. Heck, he weighs more than I do, for crying out loud.
I'm not your conscience, Arthur. I'm your lawyer. My advice is run the spots for a couple of weeks. When his contract's up, it's all over.
No, I say we cancel him now and we take our chances in court.
Me too.
But you don't pay my retainer, you know. Your mother does. So I'm to be reporting to her.
You will?
Uh-huh. Now, your mother doesn't go to court, you know. It's far too expensive, and it's messy. So if it's your intention to ignore my advice, I'm gonna tell on you.
So he sues, man. So what?
Why are you so excited about this?
Because the guy's selling speed. Man, I thought speed was gone. We gotta fight this guy.
Look, we can't afford to go to court, so forget about it.
Andy, real speed is gone because it killed everybody. Junkies don't even want it back.
Once the Republicans got in, everybody just switched to downers.
Now look, you guys, we're just gonna have to ride this thing out.
What great. When is Herb going after a concealable handgun account?
Here are the disclaimers. Now, I want these read before every Wickerman spot.
This station does not endorse or recommend the use of the following product. Wow, really hard-hitting stuff.
Yeah, well, lawyer wrote it.
Yeah, well, he left out all the whereases and therefores.
Just do the best you can with it, all right?
This is the worst, man. I can't believe they could force us to... What is it?
What?
You got that look in your eye. I can see it behind those shades.
What look is that?
That vigilante justice look.
Whereas it is strictly the opinion of this announcer, and therefore by no means a provable fact, the sponsor you're about to hear from is, to wit, a real scumbucket.
Trying to lose weight? All that boring exercise that used to lead nowhere is gone forever.
Now with Wickerman's weight loss program,
They have been doing that for the last 2 hours. So far, the man has been called a scumbucket, nerd, freak, gutter snipe, and, what was that? Oh, yeah.
A wahoo. What's a wahoo?
I think it's an insurance company.
Scum bucket?
Yes, sir.
Has Wickerman called in here yet?
Not yet.
All right, ladies, let me tell you what I think we ought to do. Jennifer, would you please call my lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Bailey, would you mind bringing me the heads of Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap on a platter?
Yes, sir.
Where's Travis?
Downstairs, donut shop.
Oh, call down, tell him never to come in here again, and have Les beaten up for no particular reason.
No, I'll handle that. What about Herb?
Herb is mine.
Oh.
Thank you, ladies. Gee, it's a pleasure doing business with women.
Now, I know I didn't go to one of those big Ivy League law schools, and I didn't graduate at the top of my class, but I do know that scum buckets is slanderous and definitely actionable.
Which means?
Well, I think the legal term for it would be your keisters in a sling.
Oh, boy.
I gotta admit, at first I was a little ticked off, but those spots, they're working like a charm. They're the talk of the town. And they love it.
Gosh, dog it.
What?
Johnny and Venus's nut bar spots are working.
Of course they are. How many times have I told you? The more tasteless commercials are, the better they work.
I gotta talk to Carlson about this. This might not be so easy to ride out.
Thanks. Andy? Andy should see this. So should Mr. Carlson.
Well, then so should I.
I want to show it to someone in authority.
Right. Where did you get this?
It was a news tip. Now, give it back.
No. And you're not going to show it to Mr. Carlson. Or Andy either, and I mean it, Les. This is Herbert... Oh. Hi, Andy. How's it going?
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing much. What are you doing?
Looking for Carlson? Why are you in here?
In here?
Yeah.
Just making a quick tape. That's all. Nothing much.
Mm-hmm. Tape for what?
Put on the air.
No, Herb, let me explain to you how this works. You see, you sell the spots, and the DJs, they go on the air.
I know, but I have got to do this, Andy. I have got to do the right thing. I mean, you're always doing the right thing, and Mr. Carlson's always doing the right thing, and I'm tired of being the only person around here without a shred of human decency. I mean, it bugs me.
What in the hell are you talking about, Herb?
This.
Oh, good Lord. Is this true? Do it.
Really?
Yeah, right now.
You want to help me record it?
No, we don't record it, Herb. You go right in there and we do it live.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't do that, you see, because I'm the guy who always screws up, remember?
You're the guy that wants to do right, remember? Now, come on. Come on. All right, out of the way, guys. Herbert's going on the air.
You know, it's funny. You work here long enough, you start hallucinating.
Get out.
Herb's going on the air.
Yeah.
Does this mean we're going to have to go out and sell something?
No, you got it. Sit down. And now, now, a surprise editorial by Herbert R. Tarlick, WKRP sales manager.
This is Herbert R. Tarlick.
I already said that.
Oh. A couple of days ago, I sold some commercials to Wickerman's weight loss studio. They were advertising these energy capsules and that were supposed to be legal and harmless. Well, today, a 15-year-old kid keeled over in his gym class, and his coach found these pills in his locker. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I shouldn't have sold these spots to Mr. Wickerman, and I'm going to tear up his contract. I mean, he says he's going to sue us. I hope he doesn't. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry that we advertised this stuff, and, well, we're not going to do it anymore. I want it known that I still believe in the free enterprise system, and I believe in the right of anybody to advertise their product so long as it doesn't make kids faint. So, well, if you have a product that you like to advertise, just give me a call. My name is Herb Tarlick, and the phone number is 55.
Thank you, Herbert. Now we continue with our regular programming.
Yep.
You done good, Herb.
But I wasn't through yet.
Yo, sure you were. Sure.
You did the right thing, Herb.
I guess I did, didn't I?
Yeah, even if you picked my show to do it in.
Sorry about that. Just, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Herb, come here. Thanks.
WKRP in Cincinnati. We'll be back after this.
Hey, man, guess what? Drove by Wickerman's on the way in.
A lot of picket signs?
Twice as many as yesterday. Now, here's the best part. There's a sign in the window that says, going out of business.
Really?
Yeah, I heard about that. I had Herb check it out. The guy's landlord's throwing him out.
Outstanding. So we've won.
No. He's moving to the other side of town. All perfectly legal.
Why, Mr. Carlson, have you lost some more weight?
As a matter of fact, I've gained 4 pounds and I feel great. How about you?
I have one of those headaches I get whenever we get too much mail.
Uh-oh. Listen, if anybody wants me, I'll be down the donut shop.